So there's this movie called Flatland the film. It's terrible. It's really bad, but also it's very good. I like it a lot for some reason. So I decided, I'm gonna try to say the entire plot of the movie all from memory in this video. So here we go. There's a stupid bitch named A Square. He's a lawyer. He has a lot of children. I don't know how it works, and I don't want to know how it works. He looks like this. That's what he looks like. He has a fucking brain up there. Some sort of stuff. And that's him. Actually, he's the other way, I think. I don't know. No, he's not. He might be. And he's got a lot of sons. Well, children. I don't know most of them. But there's one of them. Is this a hexagon? That's a hexagon. Okay. So there's this one. His name is Hex because he's a hexagon. He's punk, I think. Not canon. Like, it's never mentioned, but I like him. And he's cool. Not really that plot relevant. All of the girls are lines because that's how it works in Flatland. It all takes place in Flatland. It's a two-dimensional world. And they actually put thought into it, unlike Flatland the movie, which is a glorified geometry lesson. So A Square, he's like, oh, I'm a lawyer, I never miss an appointment, and his brother comes over. There's a war going on, by the way. His brother comes over and he's like, I don't remember what he's like, but he's a bitch. And that's... No, wait. A Square faces the other way. I don't remember. They all face specific directions. But I never remember... Oh, it doesn't show what I'm selecting on there. That's good to know. It doesn't actually make much sense why they're like this. They just are. But yeah, anyways. A Square is a lawyer. He has to go, talk to this one chick, A-line, and she's like, I saw it all in my dreams. It's like, there's other dimensions. Ah! And then he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then her mouth detaches, and then she eats herself. And that happens, and then a triangle bitch comes over, and he's like, what the fuck did you do? And then he's like, fuck. He's like, dude, she died on her own. She killed herself before I could, And he's like, oh, I'm a cop. He was in a jail, by the way. He's talking about other dimensions. Get out of here. Okay, and then he leaves. Oh yeah, there's the president's circle. He's a whore. He has a little stupid fucking crown thing, and it looks stupid as hell. I think he has a crown. I'm giving him a crown either way. And he's like this, and I like how... Oh, that's not where his eye goes. His eye goes there. I like how in the movie, they have all the same space for a brain, but it's very small because they're authority figures. And they're stupid, and they think that other dimensions don't exist, even though they do. That's a big part of it. Also, there's this thing called chromatism, which is when you're when you're a shape, then you're a different color. But it's bad because the government hates punk people. And, I mean, punk shapes, fuck. And also, since A Square is a lawyer, he's like, oh, chromatism is bad, but Hex is a chromatist, and I support him because he's punk. Anyways, basically, that stuff's not important. Nobody cares about the war going on. That's not ever explained, really. Fuck. it's not explained, it's over chromatism because that's how it works, that's how everything works. They just needed a conflict. So, A Square is chillin' in his house after some riots. Also, a trapezoid was like, oh, fuck, dude. There's other dimensions. There's other dimensions. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then he goes out into a bunch of triangles and dies. Anyways, that's not that important. He comes back later, but only as a joke, I think. Anyways, he's chilling in his house, and then, a big circle appears, and it's like, since it's actually a sphere going into the dimension, it's like, oh, whoa. It's like, fuck. Keep doing that. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Why is there a circle in our house? Are you a priest? And his wife yells like, ah, it's a priest, ah. And then she goes away. And then, something happens. TLDR, he gets taken to the third dimension! And then this dude's like, this. And he has arms. And he's tiny. And then he takes him around the third dimension like, whoa, isn't this cool? I'm going to study you now. And he's like, whoa! And then they go in a weird ship thing. And then they go to, honestly, I don't understand this, but Asphere, which is this little bitch right here, he owns a business and he's a CEO or something. I don't fucking know, actually. But everybody knows who he is. And then he takes A Square to his office and he's like, whoa, third dimension. And then he's like, is there a fourth dimension? 'Cause you opened my eyes to the third one, so there could be dimensions above you. No, you're a bitch and a liar and a whore. Get away from me, you stupid fuck. Anyways, you're laying flat on the desk now. And then he's like, okay. And he's laying flat on the desk. And then other shapes, other 3D shapes come in, like a cube. And then he's like, oh, fuck. Oh, touch the cube, it won't hurt you. And he's like, okay. Oh yeah, also this bitch is yellow. So he gets to be yellow now. And then he's like, oh, is there more that I can see? And then, this dude, Asphere, the first time I saw this, I fell asleep around this part, so I don't remember it as well as everything else. But, he's like, oh, okay, oh no, the world found out that I took you here, and now they hate me. You're going on trial. And he's like, and then he's like, I'm a lawyer. And then he's like, wow, just don't fuck up. Okay. So then they go to court. Oh yeah, the cube isn't there anymore. They go to court, and the judge, I don't remember what he is, maybe a square. Fuck. He's red. Oh. I'm Blocky from BFDI, and I think that you're a whore and a liar. How is it ethical that you're taking a 2D shape into our world? That's so weird and messed up. I fucking hate you. Ah. And then he's like, I think it's cool how they are there. Yeah, I'm alive. And then he's like, and something happens to him. He can't be there. So he's going over here because they don't feel like deleting his asset, but not here. A-Square's like, the fourth dimension. He's like, what in tarvation? the fourth dimension, and then he starts sort of dying and being like, ah, oh no, you've been in our dimension too long, you're going to die. No, I don't want to die, the fourth dimension. And he's like, okay, you're going back to your flat world. Oh no, there are air raid sirens now because our universe has a war too. But we don't get to hear about it because that's not important to the plot. And then, something happens and then, this dude's not here. They're back in the office building place because there was an office building place. And, he's like, oh, we're all going to die, it's okay though, you're pretty chill, I think. And he's like, oh, the fourth dimension. And he's like, you need to go back to your place. Oh yeah, and also the 3D shapes, they want to destroy Flatland. That's important to the plot, I forgot to mention it. And he's like, you need to go back to your dimension. And then this spaceship that they were on at the beginning, this isn't what it looked like, but I'm too lazy to draw it because I don't remember it that well. And he's like, actually he put him in an envelope that said to Flatland, and then the ship carried that. And there's air raid sirens going on all over the place, and it's like, oh, I'm going to die, whoa! And the ship takes him and then drops him back into Flatland. And then the ship goes through the stages of grief. Wait, that's while this is happening. It has it on a fucking screen. Like, stuff, and then revenge. Because I think that a sphere died? Question mark? And he goes back to Flatland and everybody's trying to kill him. Oh yeah, it's like every 300 years, they take one of the Flatlanders to the third dimension. I forgot to mention why they did that. But they do that every, like... Wait, no, it's 1,000 years. It's either 1,000 or 300 or something. Either way, they take them once in a while. And he's like... Bleh. Third dimension, y'all have to believe me. It's like, his wife is like, okay, and then everybody tries to kill them, and then they go away, and then at the end of the movie, the screen goes entirely black. Ignore the red bits. There. It goes entirely black, and there's like a light that's like, wow, A square, you did well, or something. Dimensions. And, the end. That's what happens in Flatland, the film. Like and subscribe for me to never do a video like this again unless I get bored. Bye.